So can you talk to us a little bit around that, Jacob, in terms of what did it look like? What did a week look like for you as a sole analyst working in most cases a double game week, a game on a Tuesday, a game on a Saturday? We've said you're in Carlisle, you're miles from anywhere, so you've got a lot of travelling to do as well. So how does that look as an average week if you can?
Yeah, so I mean, the average week was basically pretty much every day, just watching opposition games through video and coding it. I mean, especially when I was on my own, I tried to film training where possible, but try to pick my moments in terms of when it was actually needed most,
Yeah.
so I could sort of prioritize that opposition analysis as well. So my week was basically geared up around coding opposition, having a bit of a clear plan in place for what we were going to show the players the day before games in
Mhm.
terms of a pre-match. I also um, done opposition reports for the coaching staff, so they had a bit of a breakdown on what the opposition style of play was, a bit of info on players in the team, what they've done on set plays,
Mhm.
team news, everything like that. So I'd always try and have that done basically at the start of the week so that they could plan training if needs be around that.
Mhm.
Um, Basically try to do that. Say it was a Saturday to Saturday week. So if we were playing, I don't know, Grimsby on the Saturday and playing Leighton Orient the following Saturday, by the time full time of the Grimsby game, I had all my Leighton Orient stuff ready to give to the coaching staff.
Yeah.
That's always how I tried to work. And then, yeah, like you say, it was just heavy on opposition, especially while I was on my own.
Mhm.
Within that, I've always kind of had some influence with the recruitment. That was sort of what was asked of me when I first came into the club. So that sort of heated up around, obviously through the season in January time was absolutely carnage because you were
Mhm.
basically doing a lot of recruitment work whilst also having to worry about all the games.
Yeah.
So at that point, you maybe had to give a little bit up in terms of maybe filming training, but you were watching games on Y Scout, for example, in the
Mhm.
office. So yeah, like you say, it was all just about prioritizing what was most needed. I suppose there was most weeks it maybe was a set week in terms of certain days you knew you could do certain things, but other weeks it was just what's most needed right now.
Yeah. I just thought then a video I did, it was ages ago to be fair, it was an earlier video when I basically described that in terms of an average week for an analyst for a kind of EFL double game week, and one of the comments was like, but what days do you get off? And it was like, well, you don't really get a day off in the season, like
Yeah.
it's so full on, especially if you are playing twice a week.